Okay, guys, I am back, and we are going to get into talking about the village board. And this is that new format that I think you're really going to enjoy, and I think this is going to you're gonna learn much about the game. But hopefully, you just saw that, just touching back on the monsters and the six warfare types, and hopefully, I made that a little more clear for you that about the warfare types and monsters are versed in three of the six, and how important it is to build a party of heroes. Okay, and before we jump onto the village board, this is again a little section I cut out for Castle Blackwood, and we're going to be doing a lot on this little board here. You're going to learn a lot on this one. Um, However, as I said, that's just a part of it. So I described this promo poster. It's from a while ago, but this is the whole Castle Blackwood, and I have it down in the description. You can see the reveal of Castle Blackwood, where I went over and kind of did a flyover of this board. And the amazing Sean Ellis took my prototype of Castle Blackwood and recreated it, of course, professionally for the game. And he just did a stellar job. And way back when I designed this, I was actually researching castles. So there's an Undercroft and a larder, and there's actually an east and west ballroom and a throne room. And like down here, you can't see it, but this is the somber forest. There's a forest around there, the royal graveyard, watchtowers. It's got everything. This is a very fun dungeon board. Okay, so let us shoot over to the village board. Okay, we're going to be talking a lot about this, and I'm going to hopefully teach you a lot about the game in this. I'm getting some stuff ready here, and hopefully all this goes great. Okay, and I threw these backgrounds because I think it looks a little more immersive, more thematic. So this board you're going to get is going to go next to your dungeon board along with your dungeon UI board. I'm going to stop for 1 second because I want to say that you don't necessarily have to have your village board. Let's zoom in a little bit. This would, like, if it's set up right now, if we were playing and this is all set up. You don't have to necessarily have this on your main table. What I've told people who have like a limited table space, you could just have a little side table next to you, and you could put these boards on that and run it like that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So let's discuss the village board. The village board holds a lot of stuff that you'll be using in the game, along with the dungeon UI board. Dungeon UI board will be in the next set of videos, like from a week or so from now. But we're gonna just talk about this. Again, Damon Maimaldi painted this. I gave him my prototype of what I was envisioning for this board. So let's go over a few things here, because the heroes are going to be arriving in this village really soon. So let's just start the main part here. And there's actually cards, so to speak, cards underneath this. This is the Blacksmith Shop, and we can see, let me zoom in more. You can see all that. So he has got some stuff for sale for us. The nice thing is, during setup, every game you play, this will always change. And depending on the 6 different difficulties, over, I think it's 22 different things in the scenario book, you can create some crazy scenarios, how to set all this stuff up. So every game, let me get the loot card in here. There's a certain procedure you have to do to set up the Blacksmith Shop. You have to divide up the loot deck, and then like for legendary, epic, rare, uncommon, and common and uncommon gear, it's always populated randomly. So you're always going to see new stuff show up in the Blacksmith Shop. And during the game, the blacksmith will get restocked. So you're going to see new gear show up there. And of course, you can buy and sell to the blacksmith during the game. You can send Albus back to the village. So let's go over some things in the village. So this is the Blacksmith Shop here. If we go down here, this is the Academy. When you remember, I said during setup, when you have the 2 special abilities, that of course level up to level 3, you're going to stack them all right here next to the Academy. The Academy is where your heroes will get new abilities during play. So I had this ready here. Let's open up this. This is this new little thing I got. So there you go. So we can see like our ranger here, Kane Redfeather. His 3 abilities are Shadow Stalker, Spiritual Endurance, and Hidden Dagger. And real quick, Hidden Dagger, I wanted to show the video, but I thought I might get in trouble with YouTube for it. But I love the Lord of the Rings movies. This is one of my little side notes. If you go to Fellowship of the Ring, go to YouTube and type in Aragorn versus Lurtz. It's at the end of the movie. It's an epic fight scene. But there's a part in it that Aragorn pulls out a hidden dagger and stabs Lurtz. And that's exactly where I got this hidden dagger and the ability for the ranger at. Because the unique ability about this is hidden dagger can only be activated if the ranger takes damage. So in return, you can put damage back on the monster. And he's the only hero who can do that in the game. All the heroes have different stuff that other ones can't do. And if you level that up to level 3, he can put some massive damage on the monsters. So these are his other ones. Spiritual endurance will give him extra actions to use on his turn. So let's close that. So this is kind of the new thing, the new format where I can click different things and things will open. So let me know when you see all of it, what you think. So again, that's the Blacksmith Shop. Over here is the Bazaar. And we're going to take a look at the Bazaar here. Let's get down here. On Celebration Day, when the heroes come back to the village for Celebration Day, they can come here and buy different potions and torches to take back into the dungeon. Or, of course, you can send Albus into the village to purchase them for you. And another little thing here. Let's see if this works. An exclamation. Boom. How do you like that? So I wanted to show that, these are actually the tokens. And I thought of, on the back of them, when you flip them over, that tells you what they'll do. So for the healing potion, regain 6 health when consumed. Elixir will cure your hero of all afflictions. Ochre juice, regain 6 essence. And then a torch, there's actually the fire side. And if you really want me to get technical, when a really, really awesome sweet girl, Annika, amazing artist from Germany, I asked her when she painted the torch here, and I said, could you do one that's, she did this one first, the lit one. And then I thought, this is how crazy I am about this game, guys. I'm like, wait, there's a lit torch in the Bazaar. So I asked her to do one that's not lit. So you have a side that's lit, and then when you light it with your heroes, it's lit. I'm just crazy about this stuff. I love it. But what a torch does, that will give your hero a +2 to their movement. But during the upkeep phase, you're going to have to roll a d12 to see if the torch goes out. So that's what that is. Let's move over here. Again, let me know what you think of this new format. I hope you're enjoying learning about this. The temple is a very important place. You can gain a lot of stuff from the temple. Wait though, I think I'm going to start another video. Let's hold on this because I want to discuss this a lot with you guys. So I'm going to be right back, and we're going to talk about the temple and the services at the temple. I'll talk to you in a few.